بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello my students, we have taken one lesson about how to write an opinion essay. So inshallah ta'ala we will continue about that lesson. Today we are taking how an opinion paragraph is doing, how it is being done. So this is part 2. In this lesson, we are starting to have a good concept about counter-argument and refutation. What is the difference between these two? We have already discussed it. Counter-argument and refutation, they are opposite to one another. This one is opposite, or it is the opposing idea of the point or the topic by which the writer is writing something. And this one, it is the refutation. The refutation is completely opposite to the counter-account. In the refutation, we do an information that disagrees the one we have in the counter-argument. So in order to make an opinion essay as persuasive as possible, the writer includes a counter-account and what? A refutation. To make a very good essay writing, then to do a counter-argument and refutation are necessary, inshallah. So, what is the counter-argument? The counter-argument is the opposing opinion. It is the opposing idea to the writer's topic. This one, it is giving an information that disagrees the main topic about the feelings of the writer. It disagrees with writer's opinion. Look at this one. By including the counter-argument, the writer shows an understanding of other points of view. Yes, in this one, in the opposing opinion, in the counter-argument, the writer is showing a different idea that is opposing the feelings about the writer's position. The writer's point of view in here, an apostrophe is missing, so inshallah you will add it. The counter-argument always is the opposing idea of the writer's feelings about a particular topic. This one, the counter-argument, it is good to do in your writing, in your opinion, right? Because it makes very interesting about your writing, your opinion writing. Then when you finish it, you will do the refutation. In the refutation, we will do an information. We will write an information that is opposite to the counter-argument. We will try to do in the refutation statement is the weaknesses of the counter-argument. You will do in the refutation the points that makes the counter-argument a weak. And also you will do the statements, the feelings, the facts that makes your point of view more strong. So in the refutation, the writer's response, it is about what? It is the writer's response to the counter-argument. Yes, in the refutation, the writer shows, means explains why the counter-argument is weak. Yes, because you are explaining, you are going to convince your point of view to your readers. So to convince them, to persuade them your feelings about the topic, you have to write the weaknesses of the counter-argument, which is the opposing idea to your topic. And again, in the refutation, you will write the writer's position is strong. What makes your point of view strong? This is very good. So inshallah ta'ala, when you do the introductory paragraph, again you will start what? The body paragraph or the body paragraphs. So in the body paragraph, you will have these two. So these two will make very interesting in your writing. Do not forget to do them in your opinion essay writing, inshallah. So I hope you have a good concept about the counter argument and the refutation. Okay, let us have an example about this one. Look at these examples. Example 1. This is a counter argument. It is opposite the writer's point of view. It is saying many people think that a child is unhappy without brothers or sisters. Look at this one. It is talking about a child or the children. It is saying that a child cannot be happy without siblings. Now, this is the counter argument. We will try to give an information that's opposite to this information. In the refutation, in this one, we will tell why this information in the counter argument is weak or is not good. And again, you will say what makes your refutation, your point of view that's opposite to this one is strong. A child receives more attention from parents, yes. As the parents care, the child is more important, is much better than the siblings. It is true. A child receives or gets interview or rights, yes. You see, a child, when he or she stays with his parents or her parents, there is not too much fights between the two, because the parents tolerate all the mistakes of the growing child. But when there are other children around the baby, around the child, there is always a fight. One of them hits the other one, there is a crying one, there is a complaining one. So when the child stays with the parents or parents, there is a viewer fight, and also has a plenty of social contact with friends and classmates. In this one, it is completely opposite to this information. In this one, it is saying there should be other siblings around the child to be happy. But without siblings, there are a plenty of social contact with friends and classmates. The child, when he or she is a student, the child may go to a school. Then there is a social contact with friends and classmates. So this information in the refutation is explaining why this counter argument is weak. And also there is another information which is about that the writer's opinions is strong. Very good. So inshallah, in the counter argument and in the refutation, there is an opposing ideas, which makes the opinion essay very interesting. Let us take another example about, the counter argument. Some people believe that online courses will never be as popular as traditional classrooms. In this one, the writer is saying traditional classrooms are always popular when comparing the other ways of learning. This is a counter argument. The writer may be talking about that the current way of learning is much better than traditional classrooms. And this is the refutation about that opinion. So, to make the writer's opinion more strong, we will do the refutation and information that is completely opposite to the counter arguments. So, in the refutation, we are saying technology, cost, and convenience means machines like computers, laptops, and smartphones are increasing the demand for online instruction in today. Since COVID-19 affects the direct social contact very good. In this time, the students or the learners, the teachers, they are preferring the technology, the cost, and the convenience. Now, I hope it is not possible to have a direct social contact in learning places like schools and universities. So, technology, cost, and convenience are more increasing when we are talking about the demand for online instruction in today. So, this information in the counter argument and in the refutation, they are opposing to one another. So the counter argument and the refutation, both of them will be in the body paragraphs. The body paragraphs always will do in the body paragraph. They are very interesting to do in an opinion essay. Keep that in mind and do not forget, inshallah. The counter argument is a statement that is opposite your point of view of a topic, of a particular topic. And the refutation is the statement, is the explanation that is showing us the weaknesses of the counter argument and also explaining what makes it strong, the writer's feelings and opinion about a topic. Thank you very much. Editing your writing. Editing is very, very important to make your writing academic way. As a student, when you are writing something, you may do a lot of different mistakes because you are a human. So, to make your writing effective, to improve your writing, to remove the mistakes that you may do during writing, it is very important to make editing. So editing only involves making changes to your writing to improve it and correcting the mistakes. Very good. So inshallah, editing is good. After you finish your writing, read it again, trying to find whether you have any mistake in your writing or not. So if you have any mistake, you will do the required change. The mistake may be about grammatical mistakes, it may be about punctuations, it may be about what? Spelling. So inshallah, any mistake should be changed to do the edit and have a well organized essay. So this one is important. You will do it inshallah ta'ala using quantity expressions in opinion essay. A wonderful lesson, a very interesting lesson. This is helpful to you. Please read it a lot. Try to have a very good concept about quantity expressions. They will help you when you are writing opinion essays. In an opinion essay, writers often make general statements about a group or a category. When you are expressing your opinion about a topic, you do general statements. So the general statement sometimes may be completely correct, or sometimes it can be about two. Part of your general statement may be true, and part of your general statement may be untrue. And this is overgeneralization. The general statements you are supporting your point of view about a topic should be completely correct or directly related to what you are talking about. The general statement should be true completely. Okay, it is important to avoid to get away a statement that is true for some but not for all members of a group or a category. So inshallah, avoid your statements to have an information that is not true for some of your what? Of your statements. If you do it, you are writing or making over generalization, and this one, it will destroy the focus of your opinion essays. So inshallah, to stay away over generalization, to avoid over generalization, you have to try that the general statements you are writing in your opinion essay should be true for all the information about your feelings, inshallah. In here we have an example. It is saying cats. Cats in this example means a group of animals. Call it cat animals, like lions, tigers, cheetah, and other cats. So cats are group of animals. So generally, this general statement is saying cats means this group of animals hate water. Okay. So this statement, is it true or not for all cats? No. So this general statement is true for some and untrue for others. So it is overgeneralization, because the cat animals, we have tigers, and tigers, they are very good swimmers. They like to be in water, and this one is saying they hate water, and we know that tigers like to swim and stay in water. So this general statement is true for some of the cat animals and is untrue for some of the cat animals like tigers. So this is an overgeneralization, because the information that it conveys is true for some and untrue for some. So it is overgeneralization. You can't do general sentences like this one, inshallah. Stay them away. Let us take this other example. This one, we have used a quantity expression. And the quantity expression that comes before the noun makes the general statement true. Most cats hate water. Most cats hate water. This statement now is true. Completely it is true. It is applicable to what it is conveying to us, because most cats like lions, cheetah, and other cats, they don't like water. They hate it. So inshallah, this quantity expression converts our overgeneralization into what? Into a correct statement. So quantity expressions will help you to have a correct general statement. You will do like this one. I hope you know what do we mean general quantity expressions. Quantity expressions are ways that talking about a quantity. They are used for quantity, whether the quantity is singular, plural, countable, and uncountable. Okay. In here we have the quantity expressions. The following patterns guide the use of quantity expressions. Look at this one. We have here a group of quantity expressions. So number one, we have most, a lot of, and some. They are 1, 2, and 3. So these three quantity expressions are used with both plural countable nouns and plural non-countable nouns. They are suitable for using countable and uncountable nouns, especially when they are what? Plural. So inshallah, most people, most water, most sugar, most milk, I can say. A lot of people, a lot of sugar, a lot of salt, a lot of beans, it's good. Some people, some milk, some bananas, some unsuitable one. So inshallah, these three quantity expressions will be used for plural nouns, whether they are countable nouns or whether they are non-countable nouns. Let us take an example that are talking about quantity expressions based on most, a lot of, and some. Okay, most dormitories have internet access. Dormitories are rooms, university rooms. Okay, so most dormitories, they are countable nouns because rooms can be counted starting from 1 to 3 up to the end. So most dormitories have internet access. Okay, this one. Some cafeterias offer healthy alternatives to traditional student food. So most and some, both of these two nouns are countable nouns. Dormitories are countable nouns, cafeterias are countable nouns. So inshallah, this instead of some, I can say a lot of cafeterias offer healthy alternatives to traditional student food. I can say a lot of dormitories have internet access. I can say it. So now this one, a lot of people are affected by COVID-19 in 2020. That is a very good example. A lot of water is flowing on the valley. It is okay, I can say it. So they are used for countable and uncountable plural nouns. You got it. How is about if I have a group of students in a class? Can I say most or a lot of or some? You can say the suitable one. I can say a lot of students are there in the class waiting the examination. I can say most of the people in the world are very from COVID-19. It is good. I can say most of the mosques in the world are closed and the people pray in their houses. It is okay. I can say it. Thank you very much. So now let us go to the next part, much and a little. In here I have two quantity expressions, much and a little. These two quantity expressions are usually specifically what? Non-countable nouns. They are specific to uncountable nouns. Look this one, much and a little. Both of them are what? They are plural, uncountable nouns. So when you are talking about a salt, a sugar, a sand, and so on, we will use much and a little. But they are different in using uncountable nouns. Much is not completely used for affirmative statements. Look at this one, very important. Now I can say much water is in the glass, is in the glass, is in the packet. I can't say it because much is not used in affirmative statements. It is only used for negative statements. There is not much water in the bucket. That's okay, you can say it, but you cannot say there is a much water in the bucket. It is incorrect. There is not much water in the bucket. It is correct. So much is not usually used in affirmative statements. Instead of much, when we have affirmative statements, instead of using much, use a lot. This is better because a lot is used for plural countable nouns and plural uncountable nouns. Thank you very much. Okay, but a little, it is okay. It is used for affirmative statements. Now I can say a little milk is in the bottle. It is okay. I can say a little water is valuing on the table. It's okay. I can say a little sand is in my pocket. It's okay. So a little is used for affirmative statement. This like this one. And here the example we have. Some people have a lot of intelligence, but they do not have much common sense. Look at this one. I have used much. It is not affirmative. It is a negative because I have not. Some people have a lot of intelligence. Yes. Okay. But they do not have much common sense. So much is used for negative statements, especially non-countable negative statements. Students may have a little money left for entertainment after paying expenses. Look at this one, a little money. This is an affirmative statement. A little money. Money, is it countable or uncountable noun? Money is uncountable noun. It is exceptional from countable nouns. It is referred as uncountable noun. So inshallah ta'ala, most, a lot of, and some, they are used for countable and uncountable plural nouns. Keep them in mind. Then much and a little, they are used for uncountable nouns. But much is only suitable for negative uncountable nouns. A little is okay. It is good for affirmative statements. If you are going to use much in an affirmative statement, a positive statement, don't use it. You will use a lot of. This is the alternative of much when you are writing affirmative statements. Okay, so this is the last for the quantity expressions for in our lesson. Money, several, and a few. These three are suitable with plural nouns. They are used for only plural nouns. Money, several, and a few. All of them are used for the nouns when they are more than one, plural. Okay, now for example, I have a group of pens in my pocket. So I can say money books are there in my pocket. In my bag. I can say there are several books in my bag. It's okay. I can say a few students are there in the class. Okay, very good. All of them are what? They are used for plural nouns. Plural nouns. Plural nouns. Countable or uncountable? Or only countable? For only countable plural nouns. Okay, money, several, and a few for only countable plural nouns. For example here, many websites. A V for information. A view. Money websites. In here, money websites. It is plural. And this one, a view. Uncooperative participants can destroy a mate. Look at this one, a view, small number. Uncooperative participants. It is what? They are plural. Several people are dying with COVID-19 every day. True. And this is what? Accountable. A lot of time is spent doing research and cures for COVID-19. Good. So inshallah ta'ala, money, several, and a few. Money, a few, and several. These are the three examples about this point. So inshallah ta'ala, this lesson is about the quantity expression. And the quantity expression is helping you to have a correct general statement about a thing. It allows you to avoid, to make over generalization. Thank you very much. That's all for today. I hope you are good outcome in life. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.